The Bears are what we thought they were. They're what we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in the preseason like it's bull?
What up, Bears fans? For the first time in a long time, the Chicago Bears have competent staff and players simultaneously. Today we will be diving into the 2025 season and giving you my predictions. First up, Tennessee is coming to Chicago. I think a lot of people are just looking past this game and marking it off as an automatic W. And I will say we get the win, but not without a fight. I really like Tennessee. I don't mind Will Levis under center. I think he's an okay player, or at least will be an okay player in the future. They got weapons like Calvin Ridley and Tony Pollard to kind of give that offense a little bit of juice. For the first game, I'm going to say the Bears are going to come away 24-20 with the victory. Next up, we're going down south to Houston.
Yeah, what's so great about dumb old Texas?
This is going to be a very highly anticipated matchup. A lot of eyes are going to be watching Caleb Williams versus CJ Stroud. There's a lot of chatter on Caleb having a similar route or path as CJ did his rookie year. And, you know, I hope he does have a similar path. Shit. Anyways, I like Houston in this game. I like their coach just a little bit better than ours. I think, you know, they have a similar roster as far as talent goes, I guess. You know what? I think it's going to be a low-scoring affair. I'd probably say 21-17. Houston gets the dub. Next up, we're going to Indianapolis. And this is kind of a must-win game. Not necessarily, obviously, early in the season, but I think these are kind of the gimmies that you expect the Bears to win if you expect them to make the playoffs. You know, Indianapolis is kind of an all-over-the-place team. They have some guys and obviously some talent there, but, you know, the Chicago Bears are constructed in a manner that, like, I don't know, great defense, a lot of players on the offense. This is a must-win game in my eyes. I have us getting a dub in dominant fashion. I think 28-14 are coming to Chicago. I think a lot of people don't give the Los Angeles Rams the credit they deserve. They have two explosive guys in Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, and a quarterback who could still sling it. And better yet, they know how to use their weapons. McVay is a brilliant coach, and I think they're just going to give the Bears a little too much. I think it's going to be 31-17. Kicking off the first week in October, the Bears are matching up against the Carolina Panthers. We struggled a little bit with them last year, low-scoring game. But, you know, similarly to the Indianapolis Colts game, I think this is another gimme. I think the Bears need to win this game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm just going to mark it off as a W. For the sake of the prediction video, I'll say the score is 24-10, Chicago Bears on top. The following week, Jacksonville and their coming of Christ, Trevor Lawrence, are taking a trip to Soldier Field. Originally, I had this game marked down as a loss. I think it could go either way, really. But for the sake of the video and the prediction in the end, I'm going to say the Jaguars beat us in 24-21 close fashion. I don't know. Again, this game could go either way. That's the way that I have it as it stands. Week 6, we have a bye, and at this point, we are 3-2 in the season. After the bye, we're heading to our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., to face the Commanders or Redskins, or whatever you want to call them nowadays. I have this marked off as a W. Montez Sweat coming home game. I just think we're the better team by far. I think there's just no questions. A lot of people want to make, claims that, you know, we're in the same category as the Commanders. I think it's not even close. I don't know what. We're going to beat the shit out of them. That's my prediction. And so this leads us into the month of November, and I think this is going to be a month of victories for the Chicago Bears. As you can see, I have us winning 4 straight. Arizona, New England, and then Green Bay, Minnesota. I'll run you through why I have it predicted that way. Arizona, New England, those are two just bad clubs at the moment. I think we should win those with ease, but obviously it's the NFL. Hiccups happen. But I think we are trending in a positive direction, and those are kind of those gimme games I was, alluding to. Then we have our first 2 division games, and that's Green Bay and Minnesota. We all know what happened week 1 against Green Bay last year, and it was horrible. But with a new team, a new quarterback, I just think this is where kind of the tables turn, and Caleb kind of gets his groove going. I'm the new fucking sheriff in town. But yeah, 4 straight dubs in a row. The last 2 coming against our division rivals. So at this point, I have the Bears 8-3, and we are playing in Detroit for the annual Thanksgiving game. I'm gonna mark it off as a loss. We actually matched up against Detroit very well last year. Should have won both games, but I don't know. I just don't see us winning 5 straight. I think they'll take the Thanksgiving one, we'll split, and then we'll get the later one. So we'll fall to 8-4. And then kicking off the last month of the season, we're heading to San Francisco. I think this will definitely be a loss, but I think it will be a very interesting football game. Just because how Caleb is going to play versus a Super Bowl contending team. I hope at least, we don't get the piss kicked out of us like last year when the, Fields, I don't know what the score of that game was, 41-10 or something like that. I hope Caleb can make some winning plays and just, improve as a player and a rookie. I don't know. I'll say it's going to be 31-17. San Fran gets the dub. 3 out of the last 4 games are going to be division games, and these are critical if the Bears want to make the playoffs. Minnesota, I have us having a clean sweep against them. I just think, they have weapons in Justin Jefferson and AJ and TJ Hawk, but I just think they're kind of screwed no matter who's behind center. Sam Darnold or JJ McCarthy, I kind of just think they're not going to win a whole lot of ball games this year, and I think we're going to go 2-0 against them. Then Detroit's coming over here by us, and originally in the video I said we're going to split with them, and I still think we might. But for the sake of the video, I guess I have us having a loss against them. I don't know. I just don't trust the Bears being a lifelong fan, I think. Obviously, we have great history against Detroit. But I don't know. It's just weird. We'll see. I just see us finishing with a certain record, and I guess I just placed that in there. Then Shane Waldron's former team is coming over here. I think this is a must-win. This late in the season, you got to get him while you can. Seattle's got a great defense. Geno Smith, obviously, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. They're a competent team. But I think this is just going to be a statement victory. So yeah, dub over Seattle. And then the last game of the season, we're going to Green Bay, just like last year. We'll see what happens. We could be very well playing for the playoffs. Will Caleb be able to, tune out the noise and go to Lambeau and game? We'll see. I have it as a loss for now. So that concludes the season. I have the Bears going 10-7. I think it's a very doable record for this strength of schedule. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Obviously, only time will tell. If you like the video, drop a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.
Or taking punishment from a team that is known as the Bears.
The Bears.